Okay, we're back with our piece here. See, we're coming down to this same way as the other one, sort of a thinner shaped area. Go. See that? How we did this. Turn this around. Move a little bit. This area here. Okay, we've got our backside looking pretty good. I love to find projects that help people understand how to shape something. I don't think that anybody that begins to carve should carve anything that is intricate or requires facial work or anything like that. They should first learn the knife work on something like this that helps them learn how to shape. And that's why I do a lot of these projects, because these are the type of projects that help people to shape. And that's why the boot and stuff like that's a good project, because for beginners, too often they try to take on something too hard. I told you I got a letter from a guy that wanted to had a scout group, and real fine fella, just super fella, and they wanted to do a baseball player. So the baseball player that I had done, now I didn't do it on the videos, but I'd done this real intricate baseball player for my pastor's son. I showed y'all. And I told him, I said, you know, you don't do those type of projects as beginners, because what you end up doing is either getting hurt with a knife or something like that. You want to be reasonable. I mean, it's like, you know, if you don't know how to shoot a gun, you don't start off with a .44 Magnum. You know, I mean, you can get yourself hurt, you know. So I sent them some real simple projects to do. And these are good projects. These are simple projects. That's what I'm saying. These are projects that help you learn how to shape, help you learn how to deal with the grain of the wood and stuff like that. So, and that's the kind of projects I like for beginners. And intermediate people that have been carving a while can just have fun doing this, because they've already experienced a lot of the, but they can just have fun doing it. So I get a lot from carvers that I've known for a long time, and they just say, wow, that's an afternoon project. It's been a lot of fun to do. And that's what we're here for. We're not here to make you an artist. We're here to give you to learn and to have fun. Now, it's up to you to become the artist, okay? If you want to go further or not. But I think most people just want to have fun with their carvings or with carving. Learn it as a hobby, because that's what I do. Okay, look, we're really beginning to shape this thing. The way we want it. There. See that? Shape it. And as you can see, we're already bringing this down. Especially when you get down to the very end in here, you are going to have to make very light cuts because you're going against the grain here. That's where a sharp knife is an important factor. And sometimes I even change directions like this. See how I'm doing? Instead of coming this way, I'm going the direction of the way the cut is. See? The direction of the grain, excuse me, not the cut, the grain. But you hear the knife drag? I think you can hear it. That's because it's going against the grain. And when you hear your knife doing that, that's what you're doing. Now in some cases you can't help it. It's digging in is what it's doing. So you have to take light cuts. And be very careful. There we go. We're getting there. Okay, now we're going to concentrate now on the head and on the making very light cuts as we come down to the end. Now, see what I'm doing? Watch, watch. Whenever you get down in this area, take your hand and your glove and just sort of reinforce this right in here. See, if I'm just doing it like, if I'm forcing it like this, that's how I can break it off. But watch, I'm putting my hand right here and I'm reinforcing the strength of it. I've showed you that before and it works, folks. Go. Okay. Use knife marks off here. All right, now we have to bring this down a little bit more. Thought thinner. It's still too thick in this area in here. Okay. Which case I'm going to hold this. See how I hold my hand behind that? To just sort of reinforce that. The same thing here. Just holding my hand, my thumb. But I'm taking light cuts, so I'm not going to cut myself because I'm not going to cut myself because I'm taking such light cuts. You cut yourself when you try to force the wood, or like what I did the other day. I ran my hand across the knife. I wasn't even wood carving at that time. There we go. There we are. Okay, let me see. Oh, well, we're not quite videoed out yet. There we go. Now we're getting there. See it? Come up underneath here and just kind of take small cuts. Don't get in a hurry. Here we go. We almost got it. Okay. Okay, we're about videoed out now. And when we come back, we'll finish this fella. And if you look at the birds now, how they're going to kind of sit on the table. They'd be like this, in other words. Now, as you can see, I need to come down just a little bit more with this beak. Okay. Let me position myself.